Well, according to the research we have done, developers work with a variety of people throughout a certain project. Among the most common players involved in development projects are surveyors, planners, architects and other designers, specialized consultants, contractors and tradespeople, tenants and customers hailing for different businesses and utility companies, and among other players as well. And we were also able to interview some land development companies such as Aubert Land Development and Newman Land Development companies. And they both said that maintaining those relationships with those players is very crucial in the project to be able to finish and be successful in the project and for future projects as well, maintaining that network.
The development process is something that occurs largely in pre-construction. It is many parts of the building. It involves the surveying of the property before it is built, make sure it has potential for the current building that will go in its place. It is then surveyed and diagrammed with those of the engineers and industry that help run for, if it's a residential plot, where all the water's coming from, the sewage and electricity is going to be. And it's, like we said, work together with many different contractors and subcontractors through us to ensure that everyone's trades are equally represented, so that there's space and possibility and capability for each of these things to be implemented in this development. The land has to be able to be built upon, has to be able to be a place for sustained structure for a long period of time, and for, in most cases, in residential cases, for a subdivision to be built where families can live and grow. And this process is all done before anyone starts to build or erects walls or pours concrete. The land is surveyed for potential as being able to put a foundation in and a structure on top of it.
To be a land developer, you don't need any formal education, but one thing you might want to do is put some research into the land you're trying to develop. So say you want to develop a neighborhood. You find a nice plot of land, it's already surrounded by other neighborhoods. You put in nice sidewalks, you put in a little pond, maybe a swing set or two, and then you find out the residents around you don't want that land to be developed because it'll ruin their view. This is something you'd want to research before you start developing that land, so you don't waste your time, your money, and your effort. This is a story that happened to a local land developer whose name we won't disclose. As far as formal education though, you don't really need any.
With land development comes many different careers and salaries. With an entry-level land support agent who keeps records for ongoing projects, makes an average of $45,000 a year, and a real estate director who oversees almost all activity within an entire real estate company, makes an average of $140,000 a year. This career path has many different paths to expand or change your projected salary.
Because there are so many different paths you can take with a career in land development, the lifestyle really varies from person to person. It is completely possible to be a successful land developer and still have time for other activities such as family events and church responsibilities.